Hello, welcome back to Oolykee Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources. So it's Republic Mezirusy map. Today we're gonna focus on something. Vague are us. This is what my new nickname is. That was vague enough. Right, so I have a new storage facility as well. Last time we talked about this, so let's try to start doing something about the farming area over here. Sorry, the food production, where our new farming stuff is gonna be delivered. Right, and I'm probably gonna have to get some new school built around here because, well, hey ho, Oolykee went and demolished the hell out of the place. Okay, so it's gonna be right turn, and this is a smaller one. This is 45-ton one. Let's go for 90. I thought I saw 180 as well. Maybe it's not. These are quite cool. These are nice because they are quite versatile, and I kind of like them. The problem with them might be, can we go with the left-hand side one? If we connect them in this direction, this could be a little bit easier to manage and connect to the rest of the world. But the thing that we need, oh wow, okay, this I did not expect that this is gonna work. So let's try this. This is just for construction and firefighting purposes. So let's see if we can do anything nice around here. So wow, okay, how the hell is this being a thing? Okay, that's nice. Don't question things when they're doing well, even though we know that sooner or later it's gonna go bad. But let me see. Okay, no direct connection. Let's start on the other side. This obviously connects well, and we have a little bit of an issue here, so let's try. Yeah, I know, guys. Sorry about the last episode. It was all about not doing the crop work, and then in the end being Oolykee doing a little bit of crop work as well. A little bit. Yeah, that's how the lie sounds like. Right, it's a little bit more than a little bit crop work. So what I'm gonna do here is just start these guys on this food production. We have this 300, I think it's 300-ton crop storage, which is fine, and this is gonna be producing. That's all I'm gonna say about this. We will have two train lines here. One of them is connected to cement loading and unloading. This is not going to be used anymore because we need a lot of gravel over here. A couple of things I would like to fix while we wait for our people to finish some of the constructions we have here. I have a list of things that I wanted to implement last time. One of them was a harvest here, and we are kind of in full swing there. We have 400 tons of crops in this silo, and hopefully I'm gonna implement a train as soon as this is done, as soon as the at least storage area here is done. I think this, actually, you know what, we can do it like this. Bzelov train station, so your next stop will be going here. Oh, alright, I forgot to put these guys in. It's not gonna be expensive, so I'm gonna pay straight away for it. So that's gonna be fine. I will have to do a little bit of traffic management here, so I'm gonna separate them from both sides like this, so just so we have a clear direction for this. What I wanted to say is the main line was separated from everything else. So we have this farming area connected well. What I want to do now, for the most of the time, or for a huge part of the time, this is going to be our main delivery. Bzelov train station, we're gonna be removing this, and then after this he's supposed to go and deliver food over here. So technically he can go and deliver all the food here, and then extra food, technically he's supposed to deliver it here, but I'm not sure if this is gonna be possible. Let me just check. Okay, perfect. So he's still... what? Why is there... Oh, right. I actually don't know what's happening here. He just loaded a crap load of stuff here. He doesn't have an idea how to get in this direction over there. Why is that? Maybe there's not a good connection, or he's just lost in general. Perfect! This is exactly how I wanted to start this episode. Sulivostok train station. No, you're supposed to go here. So I think he's gonna go here, wait until load. You don't have to wait until loaded, and then come here and unload. Unload crops here in Sulivostok. Sorry about that. He needs to unload here in Sulivostok, not wait to be unloaded. Sulivostok cargo station does this one over here. After that, okay, everything is resolved, but not really. After that, he is going to have to go in this direction over here. I will give them approval to go into this lane here. Is it? Yeah, it's connected to everything. So this lane here to this semaphore. So after this, Wroclaw grain storage, Sulivostok. After Sulivostok, you will go over here, and after that you will go over here. So technically he will be servicing. You don't have to wait until unloaded, but you can just unload crops. Okay, so what I did here, I told this train to go to farm area over there and fill in with crops, and then take all these crops and deliver them to this new station that we're gonna have over here, and he doesn't have to wait to be unloaded. He's just gonna give them everything that, you know, he has, or whatever we have storage capacity here. If there's any extra left, or even if there's no extra left, he's gonna go here, zigzag his way back to this area where we are supplying our crops for the chemical industry from. Okay, so this is one of the things I wanted to start as soon as possible. There is a quick thing I would like to do here. Okay, so this is our fuel supply route. This one is going in the right direction where I want it to go right now. He's going to Novgorod train diesel station. That would be this one here, and then Volnotseva train station. That would be this one over here. Okay, looks like I think I resolved this then. I think this is resolved. Perfect. Okay, I set this up off screen or in the last episode. So what I did now, I assigned additional... No, my bad. So what we are supposed to do here is supply fuel after Babushkino. We need to supply fuel everywhere. So next train station after this would be this train station that is supplying our public transport system, which is hey-ho broken again. How shocked am I? And you're gonna be unloading well, fuel. I can just click on it, and then you can go all the way here to the last station where you're gonna be unloading again fuel. That's it. And then we can remove this way station, because this way station waypoint is just for him to turn around. From here he doesn't have to turn around because he can go back straight away, and that's it. I'm not gonna touch this anymore. He should work fine. Again, there's an issue with this one. I have no idea why is this happening, but I should be resolving this soon. So he's supposed to go to Babushkino, he's turned around, that's all fine. The problem what's happening here is we have not enough people working in our... Well, we have enough coal, we have enough everything. We don't have enough people working in our brick industry, and I'm kind of surprised that... Usually this operates pretty nicely, but looks like we have a backlog of brick orders. Okay, that's fine. Trains, do we have an issue with trains? No issues here. Trains issue here. Nope. Steel runner is full. I think he was blocked previously a little bit because there's a lot of steel over here. But also we have a lot of... Whoa! I did not expect this. 450 freaking people working here. This is incredible. So steel is produced left and right, and I think we might have... I'm gonna just turn on the cheat mode, line spacing. This is the only one we use. Steel is being is skyrocketing. I think the biggest issue we're gonna have now with the iron, because we have the second processing facility for coal. I can see that the amount of coal here is dropping, which is fine. I'm fine with this. The problem is, it's not really a problem. I think we're gonna need a break. So I think after, like, I'm not gonna increase the number of steel trains coming in here. I'm just gonna quickly check where's the next steel. Oh, right, he's coming back already. So we have another load of iron coming into our steel processing plant. So we have a lot of steel there. You see that we have a lot of iron here, and these guys, I don't think they were blocked at all. Maybe. I'm pretty sure they weren't. So we are overproducing iron as well. So this begs the question, should we increase the exports of iron ore, or should I keep it as it is for a while so we don't create a backlog, like a requirement for extra iron? Tell me in the comment section, and we're gonna address some new issues here. I'm gonna focus on aluminium industry today, and food. I think I'm done with the food industry. Hopefully. Sorry about that. School is the only thing I said that I wanted to implement here, so I will do a couple of upgrades over here. I will be building this. I'm gonna pause this because I'm gonna build one or two of these. Let's see. I think this can be constructed straight away, and this is going to be important because they need access to these industries, so the mud road here is kind of required. I'm thinking about these guys. I'm going to leave them alone for now. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, I'm going to finish this first. The only thing I said here we're going to need is a high school, or a school, sorry. But I think it's, let's call it a high school. The one we had was a big school, I believe. Maybe not this big, but... or was it school of the 80s? 80s school. Maybe it was at this one. We're not gonna be able to put the same school here. So we have, let's see, 35 students here. This is 20. I think we're gonna go for this one. Can I plonk it somewhere else? Let me see if I can place it somewhere. 360 meters to here. I wish I haven't killed that fish. I think we might be able to place it here, because I would like all of this to benefit from this school. These people need to be able to walk there, but yeah, why wouldn't I place the school here? Okay, this is going to be a little bit tricky. Why am I pausing this? This is a big kindergarten. Oh, this is working perfectly fine. I'm loving this kindergarten. It's a huge one. Anyway, what I wanted to place here, school over here. Let's try. Let's give it a go. If I need to, I'll cut some corners and make it a little bit shorter. Let's see one more time. 20 professors. This would be nice school to have here. I'm thinking that I'm gonna be removing these buildings quite soon, and let me put this quite close to here. There we go. I'm just gonna check if they need anything here. Yeah, they need jobs. Jobs are on the way, boys, so don't worry about it. Fear not. Fear not. I can see that all the parts are delivered, everything that they need, so what I'm gonna do is give them jobs straight away. I'll give them jobs straight away. There's gonna be a lot of workers working here. I can see that concrete is being delivered expressly, and straight away after I recorded the last episode, Julian Renard told me something that I shouldn't do, and I did it in the last episode, so sorry about that. I upgraded these roads, and they're kind of waste of money. It doesn't really help our cause. The best thing I could have done is focus on constructing these buildings, which we are doing right now. And also aluminium, it is really good for a long term. Maybe it's probably really good. What I realized in last episode and with your comments is that aluminium industry will give us a lot of money, but it's gonna take a long time to build it, and a lot of money to build it, because we're gonna have to pay for a lot of trains and all that good stuff. I'm gonna have to have at least 2 trains bringing raw bauxite here. I'm gonna have to set up the public transport and all that stuff, so it's gonna be a little bit complicated. But what this doesn't, how we can cut the cost a little bit like better is with the food industry. First of all, we went for a big food production here. This will allow us to export food as well. Why is that? Let's check last year. In the last year, we imported 2,359 tons of food, in all worth just under 600,000 rubles. And this is next to steel, which was just paid construction on our side, was the biggest import we had. I would even say by far, after steel. So everything else is less than half of it. Maybe a little bit meat, but we're gonna work on that. So we need to produce more than 2,400 tons of food this year. I can real quickly check this year imports. You can see that the price is gonna go up, but looks like the amounts are gonna be more or less the same, a little bit higher because we are growing. So we need 3,000 tons of food. So for our own needs to be secure, we need 3,000 tons of food. Okay, so this 3,000 tons of food would be 10 tons of food per day production, 365 days a year. That any food production factory can produce this. 10 tons of food, I think even the lowest one, let's see, vanilla. Vanilla is pretty big actually, but vanilla can produce 20 tons of food, so that's twice as much as we need. We have a couple of vanilla factories, even Mr. Rob's, even, like I'm saying anything bad about it, it's not bad, but Mr. Rob's small factory can produce 10 tons of food. If we produced this small factory with 10 tons of food, for producing 10 tons of food, we would be okay distributing this if it was working close to 100%. But we built a big food factory that can produce 30 tons of food, which is 3 times more than we need. Now, if we supply it with even 50% to between 50 and 100%, let's say 75% of workforce, we will be producing over 20 tons of food a day. That would be double the amount we need. So 20 tons of food a day, we could have a train exporting food as well. So what I'm planning to do here with our own crops, I'm gonna be doing what we're doing at the moment, distributing our own crops here. I just noticed something. This guy is gonna have a question mark over his head because he needs to zigzag to get to this crop farm. So we can have a border crossing train going exporting food and importing crops. He doesn't have to fill in all the way, he can fill in whatever we have produced, and he can export some food, not a lot of it. So this is going to give us additional income. So not only that we're probably going to be paying off our import crops from this, we will be earning a little bit of money on the side, plus having all the food that we need. So okay, so this one has a question mark over his head because I forgot to see, or I forgot that we have I didn't notice that we have this bend over here that he can't get in there directly, but that's fine. I'm actually looking forward to these zigzags that they're gonna have, because I think it looks magnificent. So after this one, we're gonna have to tell him to go to the same place again. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna tell him to go a different place, because if we have multiple trains coming in here, and we will, they might want to go into the same place by entering or exiting the area. So after Vostok, he is going to have to go to... let me just quickly go and set it up here. Alright. It was already selected, so go here. Oh, okay. So after... Oh, right, I did already? Okay, that's fine. Then remove this one. Is this one the same? Yes, it is. I made a mistake, but there we go. I'm gonna remove it. So what he's gonna do now, I'm gonna tell him again to go here. And the train is gonna have a question mark removed from over his head. I was hoping he will, but what's the problem here is our construction train is everything here is treated as a single railroad, so I'm just gonna have to implement the lighting system here. Okay, let's do that real quickly. We have wooden railroad here, and this is the only entrance to our railroad system, so let's do it like this. This is gonna go and be the way out. Let's see. No. Actually, it can be, but we need to do this then. Yeah, we can do this. Okay, we can pay for this, and then I can do what I wanted to do, to implement that these two lines are gonna be, oh, that's a bad one, in this direction, and that's a second one over here, there we go, and then we're gonna have get in, and this one is going to be get in, there we go, and all the other lines I will tell them to close them, or I'm gonna tell them to go towards the center of the line so nobody will be able to use it. I can do it like this, there we go, and then we have left these guys, and if we ever need to open those, I just have to pay attention that they're closed, but I'm pretty sure that anytime I have to put a train I need to check if everything is fine. And well, now he still doesn't have an option. Let's do this. Why is it a problem to get there? So this is a waypoint there, and what's your problem? Your problem is somewhere around here, and it shouldn't. Oh, right, it could be the semaphores here need to be changed. There we go. So if I change these semaphores to two-way like this, and I can see straight away that the question mark disappeared. So I gave him permission to enter these lines here, and again I will change these semaphores to the opposite direction. I have no idea why. I think it's better when it goes towards the center than other way around. For some reason this one works as a two-way line as well. I don't know if we have trains that are turning around here, but I think I'm gonna close this one. I'm gonna see question marks pop up left and right after this. And at the moment we have our trains doing deliveries to here. I will straight away set this up to be able to support multiple trains. So this area, and we have again pinky working here. Why is this pink? I have no idea why this turns pink. I don't even know what the colors exactly mean. I know that there are lighter and darker blue colors, that there are blocks. Orange seems to be working fine, and for the rest of it, it's just a big blur for me. Like a bad hangover. No, it's not. It's fine. I think we have everything settled around here. I can't wait to start continue expanding Chomusek, because guys, this is amazing. Look at this day. We have so many people working in this steel mill. We have so much steel. Iron is being delivered. As soon as they get it, I think they're processing quite fast. That's cool. That's cool. So we shouldn't have any steel issues anywhere, but we need to, kind of distribute it. Going back after freaking over 20 minutes ranting in this episode about how we're gonna focus on aluminium, let's actually focus on aluminium. Right, I think I have another issue here on the list. Sitomsk and our public transports are not functioning properly. This is something I noticed recently. So we have Sulivostok public transport. I don't allow workers to go on board. I think I should. I think I'm gonna allow both workers to be allowed to be transported around wherever they need to go for work. That will be also for Sitomsk, but I have a feeling I did some mistakes with the Sitomsk public transport, so I'm gonna have to see which one that is. Probably one of these. Okay, so this is a railroad construction for some reason. Rail construction. And then we have, save this, we have probably, no, this is the parallel for the, what's it called? Bonigi Industrial. I believe that we have a couple of these different ones, and then let's hope that this one is it. It's not. So this one is this is the new, yeah, right, we still don't have the name for the city. We're gonna name it soon, so guys, hit the comment section. I will be redoing this city, of course, the Oh, right, because this one is called actually moderate public transport. I will allow all the workers to go on there because I think this is gonna help. And probably I should get more buses here. It is a short line between here and here, but we're gonna need workers on both sides, and probably I'm gonna get this university removed soon because the university on this side is doing amazing job. Well, it has all the capacity, at least as far as I can see, for all the students here, but I don't know. I'm gonna leave it for now. These Minsk buildings, Chris's Minsk buildings, they look absolutely amazing. They're really beautiful buildings. I'm really happy that we built those. We have a discussion about the capacity of them. They are a little bit on the high side. I did count the windows, how many apartments can be there. And potentially, if there are one bedroom small apartments, you can place, I think, 171 apartments. If you double that, the amount of people that are living in there, you would have 342, which is still a little bit lower than this, and I think these apartments need to the amount of people here needs to be a bit lower. I don't really care. It looks beautiful and it's a little bit on a cheaty side, but I think they look amazing. Right, we have Sulivostok. We're gonna need. Let's see here. Do we have? Electricity here. I think we might have an issue with electricity over here. I don't think there's this is connected well, so I think okay, this one has a connection. That's perfect. Do we have any additional? Oh, sweet. This is so sweet. We have electricity hoses over here. So let me real quickly plonk in the substation. Probably I should stop. I should really stop promising that we're gonna focus on a single thing, especially if I give our people to vote on it and then change it like this. I do apologize for that. Sometimes you're badly organized, like I am a lot of times, but sometimes some things just come up and there's no way to avoid them. So I'm gonna say that this time it's just me. I'm absolutely 100%. This is my problem and issue, and sorry about that. I didn't plan or test that this can take so long constructing these buildings. You can see that most of the groundwork has been done. Do we have the... No, we don't have resources delivered. We have for this stage. I'm really worried to transfer here a lot of people. We do have capacity 4 times 135. That would be 540 people can live in this town. Workers can live in this town. And I would like to continue expanding on this, and I would just like to check what we have. We have kindergarten and school. We have the department store here. Do we have university? No, this is a clinic. This is bassin. We need university around here. I'm gonna plonk that one in. Do I need to speed up any projects here? Again, I think most of the projects we have running, it's gonna be required just, workforce, people to be sent there. And probably I should populate the city. But again, still worried, still no. Okay, how is this progressing? Again, people, a lot of bricks need to be delivered here, and yeah, I'm gonna wait for them to deliver some more parts here because a heating plant needs to be done. The temperatures are gonna go down, so we're gonna have to focus on it. I can implement heating plant, electricity heating plant. The problem with that is they suck. They suck so much power out of the system that this is interesting here. We have all the voltage we need, but watts are not being used. So technically that electrical system is not connected to that electrical system. I mean, they're not sharing the electricity. And you can see that there's megawatts coming here. So technically all the electricity coming to this city is not passing through this. So there's no power plant producing power there or there that is coming to here. It's just because we are producing a little bit more electricity than we are consuming. And this would be nice, like in the skylines, that we have separate power grids, that you get a warning that you have disconnected power grids. And of course, why would this work? You need to go to this waypoint. Okay, and why is this a problem? Because you need to go through here and then get to here, and then you should be able to go everywhere. The problem might be that this semaphore, it is dual directional, so he should be able to do it. I probably should just tell him to go to a waypoint. I think waypoints are much better, much better option than actual. Let's do it like this. Waypoint, and from here you will go to the waypoint rather than semaphores. And I think waypoint is set now. I can tell him to go here and monitor if he's gonna have this issue resolved. I will remove the, let's see now. Yeah, this looks like it's a waypoint. The waypoint is in the middle of the screen. And the issue is not resolved. Okay, so what's the problem here? You get to this position and you can't get out of here. Yes, of course, I didn't implement the semaphores, dual directional semaphores over here. There we go. Resolved. So he already has the question mark moved. And this is also a problem in this city because this is a proper big industrial city now, and public transport is going through the middle of it, and yeah, we should have an overpass, railroad overpass. Vladivostok is really nice, and Sitomsk also Sitom commented on the whole area over here and said that it looks really nice and urban now. I kinda disagree because I think, well, not with everything. I disagree with this area because I think I screwed it up a bit, and not only efficiency-wise, but in other aspects that I think I should create. I think I should do better. I think I'm not doing good enough. I think I should do a little bit better job here. I think these buildings probably would be better if they were rotated by 90 degrees so they can overlook their train yard. It doesn't have to be this densely populated, all this area. It can be less populated. I would be happy even with that. I'm not gonna rush to, you know, enormous buildings and that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna let it do what they do, you know. Like, if we can't supply, I don't want to have any 20,000 people cities like we had previously, or even worse than that, because that creates the whole new set of problems where we can actually learn from, but problems nonetheless. Okay, a couple of things I would like to monitor here as well would be the harvest, how it's going. Will we be able to harvest everything? It seems so. Harvesting everything is not going to be a problem, but the problem is, why aren't you guys working? Because it's set to 30%. Yeah, right. So they're not picking everything up because somebody set them to stop working when they fill this silo 30%. I have my doubts about this harvest. You can see that maybe I can get them more trucks, because I think this might be a bottleneck, especially because we have mud roads. Yeah, let's give them a couple of more trucks and see how they're gonna react to that. How is our city doing here? I see people walking everywhere. That's really nice city. It's a village. 816 people. Come on, get more people in there. Okay, let's not bother them, and let's go and focus on whatever I said previously, because I think I'm gonna get crucified if I don't focus on this. We need university here. What can we do to speed things up? The only thing I can think of that I know that we need to build is this. Oh, right. We need this assigned as soon as possible. Bzelov. Which one is... No, Balaros. Which one? This is the new one, right? Yeah, Balaros is fine. Bzelov is fine. I think Renargrad, no. And which one is this one? Of course, I forgot to do these things as well, so let me real quickly select boards and source boards from a new board unloading location. That would be all the way here. Is it? Okay, I'm really screwing things up around here. first things first. Let's deal with this. Fine, you have assigned construction offices. I told the new guys to deliver boards over here. I think we might have an issue with that. Let me just quickly see if we do. So we have these guys delivering boards. Where are you delivering boards? They are delivering here. It's just there's no boards over here. Limit the amounts of... I think this should be fine. But I think it might be that they are having the first run right now there. I kind of have my doubts. But anyway, probably we have a lot of construction happening at the moment, and this is not enough of them delivering these boards all the way here. I'm thinking that we could... well, these boards need to go there because this is going to be a central distribution office for the rest of the country for construction materials. And... we're gonna have to have boards here, but I was thinking that we can get a small storage area around the actual sawmill and then source people there, or source tell construction offices to go there. Source people there. What the hell are you talking about? Okay, let me... Why is this not replanting trees? I know that previously you can replant trees. Okay, this is replanting, but I'm not really... Yeah, I might implement a different strategy with the sawmills in the future. Maybe the distribution train that's gonna be delivering boards and stuff from all around probably would be a better choice. Okay, let's check out back the aluminium industries. Okay, what do we have here? We have store sesame. So I need a heating plant. I wish they delivered the construction materials so I can finish the construction of these, because at least this would save us some money. We needed this one, and what about this one? Okay, this one has an issue. Oh right, this is the... Oh, this is the small construction. This is not necessary. And then we have this one. Again, no boards assigned, and let me just check these. This has everything assigned, boards even. This one has everything assigned, that's fine. So we have 2 at least. And number 3, construction offices that they don't have the proper assignments set. Yes, and they don't have proper board source assigned. So I'm gonna go and check boards and tell them to get boards from here. So this is resolved, and then we have again escape, and then we're gonna select boards and source them from here. And then we're gonna have boards again and source them from here. The problem is that we don't have enough boards here, so I'm gonna have to increase the traffic from there to here. And I think this is a little bit a long distance now, and that I probably should have created a smaller storage somewhere in between, or at least closer to the sawmill. I think maybe sawmill should have been somewhere in the industrial area, so we would have the only thing that we would have to transfer is the logs. And who doesn't like to see logging trucks go around the roads? I love them, so I probably... It's not me, I would love to see that, but yeah, no dice. For now, I'm gonna leave it as it is. They have a couple of parking spaces, that's for picking up boards, so I'm gonna leave it as it is. And yeah, I think I'm gonna just increase the number of trucks going up and down. This is not what I wanted to do, because I don't think this is the best option for us, but to have trucks delivering the long distances. Because I wanted to focus on the trains in this series, because in the last series we focused heavily on trucks delivering everything, and we had a few complaints about it. I know, my game and stuff, but I really appreciate your input from you guys. And now I'm now I'm testing all these railroads, and what's the amount of railroads we can handle, and these custom-made railroad lines, how they look like. I think it's perfect test for me at least. Open hull, right, we need a proper trucks. I think I'm gonna go for fast ones or big ones. So these are 88 kilometers per hour, and they can carry... Okay, these are better ones, and they are a little bit more expensive. Fine, I'll have 2 of you, and you guys, this is not the one. Let me see where our logging trucks are. I'm gonna just press here and find the vehicles that are delivering over here. There are two T138s, and I will copy your schedule to these two bad boys here. I think these are Maz trucks. I think MZ. No, they're MZs. I think. Yeah, maybe I'm probably wrong. No, Maz. I think they have Maz. Right. Anyway, continuing on, aluminium for the 10th time here. We have 500,000 rubles, which should be enough for us to finish some of these buildings. 21. Jesus, that's cheap. Here we go. Steel is being delivered. I think this would be fine. I think we need people delivered here. I didn't finish a bus station over in the industrial area, so bus station needs to be supply. It's gonna supply people to aluminium processing plants, and it's gonna be. Ooh, look at this one not being connected. All fancy. This will burn down. We need this, and yeah, I think I was waiting for this to be constructed. This one and then this one. Right, we need a bus stop, so that would be under platform station and extra small. Ooh, not extra small. I like bendy. This one that bends. Can we squeeze it in somewhere around here? I need to leave this space clear for potential expansion. Well, not potential. This is definitely gonna be bulk loading here. So let's go for something around. Here we go. And I will be... Right, I said that I'm gonna pay for this and pay for this. Let's start paying for crap. I think we should start paying for stuff because... right. Was this a bad decision, huh? Yeah, let's just start paying for stuff because we need to speed this up. Hopefully, if since I lied that I'm gonna be having people delivered or this industrial zone finished in the last episode, at least I cannot lie about how many. Finishing this, at least getting people in the city by the end of this episode. So we have Skoda 706 RTOMZ 80 people. I think let's go for 3 of those. I'm gonna create a new line, and that's gonna be right. And that's gonna be custom line industrial. The custom line is because I'm still looking to name the city, and I would like to do so, but that's gonna be in honor of you guys. We're gonna go for 1, 2, and 3 stations. You're gonna be loading, unloading, but I'm gonna have to assign these to buses first, because before I can actually choose who's gonna go on board. So I'm gonna choose all of the people. Right, okay, that's fine. All workers can go on there. No tourists, nobody else. We need this especially for workers. And I think that's it. You can go. So we're gonna get all 3 of them up and running. So they're gonna be picking people up from here. Probably I can prevent them from exiting on the second station, but I'm thinking that could be... No, I'm gonna leave it as it is, and the last station is gonna be here initially. Later on, I can always tell them not to let anybody out on this station. That's gonna save us from losing some workers from here. And probably on this station, loading, and then unloading. Yeah, that would be probably best, but... And why the hell didn't I do that then straight away, if that's the best? Custom line industrial, and just say that nobody gets out here. And nobody gets out here, and nobody gets in here. I think that's pretty much how it's supposed to go. So they're going this way and then there. That's fine. I need to upgrade a couple of these asphalt roads. Okay, so we have heating finished. How are you doing with the steel deliveries? Not even close. What about here? This one will cost 12,000 rubles. Yeah, let's just do it. That's gonna be fine. Should I wait for this steel? Maybe. We should get workers quite soon. What about this one here? 48,000. That's not cheap. This is the shopping center. That needs to be finished. What about this one here? 26,000. Okay, this is the big clinic. Let's finish you as well. We have public transport connected from both sides, and then we have school and the kindergarten here. Whatever needs to be done, needs to be done. There we go. Let's check which cities have an issue with extra population. Here we go. So let's start from this side. Let me go. These seem a little bit less happy, so let's see if we can get these people over here. That's it. One of them is full. Let's go for another one from the same city. Why the hell not? Food, meat, electronics. Well, you're gonna have food here. Let me see if they have... Oh, power supply, right. So we need power supply here. Where is the power hoses? Are here. Electricity hoses. Finish them. And finish these electricity hoses, and that should give us power. I got the power. Fewer workers than required. Yeah, I probably should get some happy people here before I... Will I get happy people even without happy workers? That's interesting. I'm probably gonna pause this just for a second to see. Okay, this one doesn't have any population issues because we have a couple of empty buildings, these Belarusian Minsk buildings. I'm gonna go and check what's happening over here. Town hall is in next to the church. We have 250 people living with their parents. These look happy, but I know that they're gonna change as soon as we transport them, and that would be actually all of them. Let's see. If I fill in all the buildings over here, will they be finding everything that they need straight away? That's fine. And let's go with this one. Perfect. That's enough. I transferred enough people. Hopefully they're gonna go straight away to the store here and start staffing it, because I need people fed. I think I might be wrong here, because all of them are getting in and nobody is working in there. Here we go. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Right, so hopefully they're gonna get satisfied soon, and that's about it. This is gonna be my actually first test to see if we can have schools on one side, kindergartens on the other, shopping centers on the third, and then pools on the fourth side, this kind of stuff. I'm really interested to see if it's gonna work out. Right. Okay, so this is now live. We are heating themselves. Of course you are. Go and... Oh, right, we need to import coal over here. So let's import some coal. We're gonna get coal. We're gonna be supplied by coal. We have 2 storage areas around here that's gonna be built. One glorious day is gonna be... It's gonna be built. We also got a good suggestion about these guys. So what's the problem? Why is this never gonna be finished? Because I'm using mostly these path-connected pathways that are connected to the main road for firefighting purposes. They also can be constructed easily with this, which is perfect. But structures adjacent to it will not be constructed through this building. So that means if I have 2 of these towers connected with pathways, construction vehicles will not deliver materials or people or anything. You can't even assign any construction offices to this. So this is always going to be something that I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to build. There is a workaround, and probably I shouldn't be so cheapskate about it. I can just build them with a road connection. So we have in the mod section here this same mod. Modders did an amazing job there. You have the ones with the pathways. You can see the blue symbol here, and you have one with a road. And you have for all of them, all of the conveyor towers, you have both roads and the paths and footpaths. So the only problem is that the roads can block one of your exits from the from conveyor system, and you know, that can be sometimes pain in the rear end, but I should just play it a little bit more smarter, and that should be good. Okay, so we have people working here. We have temperature too low. Do you cover everything there? Yeah, you should cover. The only problem is you need to start burning heat. Come on. We have buses with no workers. Do we have any workers anywhere waiting? We have only passengers. That's fine. We have fully functional public transport system here. They need pray. Well, tough luck, because there's no prayer here. No praying in this city. So go away. Hopefully the other guys don't have to pray. I'm gonna pray. And drink alcohol. Okay, that's nice. You go do you. What about here? We don't have workers again. We have students. That's fine. Students, because our schools are here. The university is the next one that we need to finish. This is only 900 rubles. This is fine. I'm gonna finish this road, and we can start construction of these or upgrading these roads. Not the bus station one. I think this one. This is the one of those that's never ever going to be upgraded with our companies, because we can't afford to block this path ever, so we're gonna have to do it manually. We can do all the other ones, that's fine, but not these. I'm pretty sure that now trucks and vehicles are gonna start using this pathway here, and oh right, look at this little bit that we didn't remove. Yeah, I can do it like this. Yeah, I know. Topros is gonna kill me because of this. I'm just demolishing all the nice stuff he builds, so yeah, that's bad. I know, I don't care. So let's go. Heating, still nobody works here. That's not good. Any workers are gonna bring? Not really. Anybody's gonna bring any workers? I don't think so. Yes, we don't have enough workers for everything that we have here, so we're gonna have to get more people in here, right? Okay, so that's something I'm kind of good at. So let's go residential buildings. Let's go for, these are close to the town center. I think I'm gonna go for something over here. Let's see, a nice building. I'm also gonna pay more attention to realism of the buildings that I'm building. You know, how many floors they, ooh, fancy brutalism. I love that. 150 people. I don't think I'm gonna pay attention right now. Oh, 70,000, that's expensive. Plonk. Right, I just I just love this building. Let's see. How many extra people can you spare now? 2. Okay, that's good enough. Not really. Let's go with 180 from here. This building is being finished. Come on. Okay, let me check the other cities while we're waiting for this, because I would like to spread out population a little bit, you know, more. 60 people from here. There's 100 over here. Like, here we go. Probably I should go with 100, because it's gonna clear some space for them to live in. I haven't seen Novgorod in a while. Darn, son, you're fooled. Right, here we go. We have some population willing to move. They have some education, but I still think we should get universities here. I'm gonna plonk it and just let them... Wow. What the hell did I do? I said all right, it's full. That's fine. Let's see, more buildings. Oh crap. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh... finish. Get people in here, quickly. Fire department not working. Hospital, we need ambulances. So let's go for 4 Polish ones, that's fine. No power supply, problems. So what's the problem here? You have all the materials delivered, fine. Come on, electricity. No. Can you see the other cable? No, both of them are... It's not covered by electricity, I can't believe this. That doesn't matter. Firefighters, they're gonna need 1 and 2, that's fine. We need people over here. Will this school survive in the end? School is still... it's still burning. Okay, do we need people here? No. Yes, there's people walking here. That means they can get to work. Okay, buildings. Let's see. Is there a quick way of doing this? Ooh, these are big. 145 people. These... We can go for a little bit longer ones. Taller ones are gonna go here. Less taller ones are gonna go here. Let's go for these then. Let's go for something like this. Here. Well, we can do it around... let's go like this. 1. This is similar design, so I'm gonna keep it like this. rotate this side? No. Here we go, and then we have the last ones. Here we go. Okay, close that one. Let's transfer some people over here, and hopefully they're gonna be fine. I think it's a like semi-realistic size of the buildings. You know, I don't want to go too I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to create huge buildings. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-story high buildings. This is similar building to where I used to live. Kind of similar, and I mentioned this in the Discord. These kind of buildings, they usually would have really small apartments, and usually they would be the size of these two windows. So in this case, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 times 6, that's 30, and on the other side as well, 30. Actually, on the other side, you could have more apartments or bigger ones because they would have they don't have the staircase here. Entrance. So yeah, let's just say 60 apartments more or less times 2, that would be 120 people. They have 75 people, so they're a little bit more luxurious buildings. Okay, firefighters done already. That's not bad, not bad, my peeps. That's how we roll. Okay, we have extra workers here at the bus stops. That's fine. So hopefully the heating is gonna start soon. I think this gauge is moving. Yes, it is. Perfect. So gauge is moving, we have heat. Let there be heat. Okay, I will be creating something like this. I will not pay for this. I will let our companies finish this, but let me see how I can do this like boulevard, walking boulevard for our people. Something like maybe parallel to these buildings because I think they're more important. And then I can go for something like this. And just to keep everybody in the loop, I can do something like this. So everybody can use it, because usually, I don't know if they use bus stations. Okay, I think I'm gonna do it from this side manually. There we go. Like this. And let's just construct it on our own whenever you have. It's only gravel. Whenever you can, there's gravel. I'm gonna cut it in here as well whenever we, I don't know, come around to doing it. I will be creating a couple of these, and I'm probably gonna just asphalt the hell. Yeah, let's just do that. I'm just gonna asphalt the hell out of this place. Yeah, this is exactly what Julian was telling me not to do, and I'm doing it again. I'm just paying for roads, and that's not ideal. Okay, all of these people usually, they have kindergartens. You have a huge kindergarten here. Are you connected? Oh, that could be a problem. These buildings are not connected well with everything. So let's do this. Kindergartens. Yes, I know why you're missing kindergartens, because they're not even close to you. What about this? Nothing. Okay, what about this side? Okay, for some reason they don't really like it. Okay, this is not finished. Let's see this one. Perfect. What about here? Not even close. This one, not even close. I will really need a connection over here, so I'm probably gonna have to cut these cables at one point. But I think they might be okay walking to here, so yeah. Oh wow, this is the only entrance to the building. Not even the front entrance here. Okay, let's see if we can build this. No. Not even close. Not even close. Well, there's only one thing we can do here. Oh, no. Let's pause this. Let's rebuild this road into nice... Alright. Not pay for it. No. Doesn't like it at all, but still we can rebuild this road. We can actually rebuild most of it, so let's cancel this and let's rebuild this and this. I will cut into these. I will cut into these cables, but would that be a solution? So you can construct this, but the problem is, can I? I will be able to connect this. Actually, this is more important than anything else. Maybe even no, not really this. You know what? Yeah, let's just construct it like this. So they can cut this into 3 pieces, and this is my last resort. Right. Okay, let me just check something out. Okay, we have a minute or two left in this case. We have, look, I promised you, I lied several times, and sorry about that, but I promised you something, and somewhat, kinda I delivered it. So heating is really horrible here. I mean, it's good, they're gonna survive, but this is gonna be a next thing we need to build. And I think I'm gonna build it right next to this one, because it doesn't have to be on the other side of the planet, and we know that we have a nice pathway here through the forest that's not gonna bother anybody. So maybe we can start on this straight away, something like this, and then level just a little bit leveling over here, and yeah, probably would be nicer if I can just place it leveled over here. So let me try to do it like this, and something like this would be fine. Connecting it to a mud road, and that's gonna work fine, just so they can work on it, and I will create additional heating pipeline all the way there. Bendy, 3 high, and try to make it look nice. Come on, come on. Let's try to here, and then I'm gonna do this so it looks really bad on both sides. There we go. Okay, so this would be a second pipeline. This would be covering most of the city as well. Probably won't be covering some buildings, but that means this one won't be covering some buildings on this side, but that's fine. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. It was a little bit hectic, but thank you. But sorry, and see you in the next one. Bye bye. Oh, like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. See you in the next one. Bye bye.